In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to use the Load TXT Files from Folder plugin for the Butter text analysis software. What this plugin will do is let us read texts that are contained in TXT files and then pass those texts on to other plugins to do different text analysis procedures. For this example, I have this folder named TED.txt, and this contains a number of TXT files, each one of these containing a different TED Talk. This also has a couple of subfolders, and each one of these has additional TED Talk transcripts contained inside. Now we can see that this is a top-level plugin. What this means is that this needs to be situated at the top of our analysis pipeline chain, and then we can connect other plugins to it. So we'll go ahead and add this to our analysis pipeline, and then go to the plugin settings. And there are a few different things that we can do in here. The first is we want to choose what folder contains the TXT files that we want to analyze. The second is the Include Subfolders option. What this will do is allow us to go through and collect all the TXT files contained in any subfolders in this main folder that we've selected here. The last setting is the Select Text File Encoding. For most people's purposes, UTF-8 encoding is fine. This is considered to be something of a default encoding for most texts these days. But if you know that your texts have a different encoding or come from a part of the world that typically uses a specific encoding, you can change this setting here as well. Now that we've had those settings set, we'll go through and tokenize each of these texts and calculate lexical richness scores, and then save the output to a CSV file. And I'll go ahead and cancel this just so we can take a look at what this output looks like. So here we can see that the text ID is those TXT files that we had. And on each row, we've calculated things like type token ratio and moving average type token ratio. And for those texts that were in subfolders, we can see that those subfolders are noted here in the segment ID column. This won't be true for every type of output that you get, but this is one place you can look if you have your texts arranged in meaningful subfolders within your main folder. And that's it. That's how we use the Load TXT Files from Folder plugin for Butter.